Candace, we heard from U.S. Transportation Secretary Duffy. We heard from New York Governor Kathy Hochul. We heard from the FAA Administrator. We heard from the Executive Director of the Port Authority, Catherine Garcia, and we heard from Mayor Mamdani, each of them expressing different aspects of this investigation. We learned that the two members of the Port Authority crew who were in that fire vehicle attempting to cross the runway, one of them set to be released, the other held for observation. We also heard that the NTSB is supposed to hold a news conference later today, releasing more details. Secretary Duffy unwilling to go into detail about staffing levels. He was asked repeatedly about the number of air traffic controllers in the tower in the moments before the plane collided with the truck, and he would only say that an existing report that's out there about reportedly just one controller in the tower is, quote, inaccurate, and he would not go into details. I asked him specifically, given the briefings that he's had as the transportation director, is he confident that staffing levels were acceptable? He wouldn't take that question either and just said he will defer to the NTSB. A lot of information circulating out there and a lot of questions remain unanswered as this surreal situation here unfolds in real time here at LaGuardia, with travelers now again resuming their trips, looking out of the window in some areas of this airport and able to see that Air Canada jet, the front portion of it torn off, still on the runway as flights begin to take off and land here at LaGuardia. Candace? A full-blown fatal crash investigation underway Monday for all to see on the runway at LaGuardia Airport.
Truck 1 and company crossing Florida Delta.
Frontier 4195 to stop there, please.
The result of a collision between a Port Authority rescue crew in their vehicle late Sunday night, driving on the tarmac, attempting to cross the runway.
Stop, truck 1, stop. Stop, truck 1.
That Port Authority crew initially given the green light by an air traffic controller to cross the runway, even though Air Canada Express Flight 8646 was in the process of landing on that very same runway. The front portion of the plane torn off in the collision, the pilot and co-pilot both killed, and dozens of passengers, along with two members of the Port Authority crew, all taken to area hospitals with varying injuries. Have they told you when your connecting flight back home to Texas will be leaving LaGuardia?
Tomorrow at 3.
Texas resident Isai Rodriguez, one of hundreds of passengers unable to make their connecting flights, and now stranded at LaGuardia Airport during a more than 12-hour total shutdown that ended mid-Monday afternoon, all while federal NTSB investigators tried to figure out how this tragedy could have happened.
I could imagine being in that situation, unable to control the airplane.
Does it rattle you a little bit knowing that you still have a plane to get on?
Yes, just a tad bit, but yeah, it does make me feel a little bit uncomfortable.
I was very scared this morning when my friends called me that there's a crash, and it's devastating, You never know what could happen.
In the midst of all of this, U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy arriving at LaGuardia late Monday afternoon to hold a joint news conference inside the terminal.
I just want to let America know that we are working our hearts out to make sure that when people travel, whether by rail or car or by air, that they travel safely.
And we also learned during that news conference that Canadian transportation officials are on their way here to participate in this investigation. No identities, names released for the pilot and the co-pilot who died in that collision. We were only told that they were two young pilots starting out in their career. Again, the NTSB leading this investigation.